Well, good afternoon. We have an airplane going over, so it might be a little noisy. Bean, get out of that hole. I'm gonna kick you. Hold on, I got the dog to kill. Bean. Hey. Hey. Get out of that hole. You want me to put you in the dryer again? Remember how fun it was last time? Now he's going to the other gate. Sorry about that. Bean's an escape artist. And he sees his Uncle Dennis outside in the front yard. And he wants to go play. But he can't, because he doesn't just go play. He goes plays with the neighbors down the road. And he's not the smartest dog in the drawer. So anyway. So yesterday and the day before, I found the honey hole of all honey holes for us. And I'm not going to tell you what Salty Magnet Fisher found. I'll let him do that on his channel. But he found a really nice item. But we stayed out there at this place in Alabama for about 10 hours. 2-3 docks, boat ramps, all kinds of stuff, canoe launch. Anyway, a lot of it was garbage, and we dumped that. But Saturday I found a cash box, had about $10 worth of change in it. The drawer was missing, but this change had dropped down to the bottom part. And there was probably more in there, but it probably spilled out into the water, and we can't get that. But the cop said that I could keep the change and just dump the drawer. But anyway, we came back to that spot yesterday, and we continued. And there was an old ferry that used to run across that place, and there's the remains of it are in the water, and there's people throw their cast nets and get them hung up there. Well, we were trying to get the cast nets out of there because we figured they were full of lures and stuff, and we were gonna collect all that stuff. So I threw I threw Salty's hook in there, and we pulled and pulled and pulled, and finally it wouldn't come up. So you know, I'm not the kind to give up. So I went and got my car, and I attached the ropes to the car, and I started pulling. Well, I was doing pretty good there for a little bit, and then it snapped. So anyway, that was that for a while, and then we started again, and then I was throwing the magnet in there, and I caught hold of a net again, and I pulled up the net, and I could see the hook in there. So I got it far enough up to where I could grab it with my hand, and I got the net out and his hook and a nice lure. So that worked out pretty good. And then a family came up, and it was a man, his son and his daughter. The daughter was maybe 5 and the son was 7, and they were real interested in the magnet fishing thing. So I asked the man if he wouldn't mind if the son tossed my magnet in one time. He said sure. So you know, I showed him how to hold it, and he threw it in there, and I tell you, it's a spot that Salty and I had been over 2 or 3 times. He threw it in. He might have thrown it 2 feet. Not a bad throw, you know. He come up with 2 knives. Of course, his dad didn't let him keep the knives, but he did have take a picture of him holding up the magnet and the 2 knives. And so, you know, we might have created a future magnet fisher. So that was really cool. But anyway, back to the finds from yesterday. So I was using this thing. I'm assuming it's part of the dock because it's wooden and stuff. I was using it as a hammer and a axe to knock off things that I had found. That I assume is a part of an engine of some sort. This I am not sure. I had pulled up part of a gun and it slipped off back in. It was a trigger and a handle, and I pulled that up in the same spot. And there's a guy that said there was a guy over there shooting, and there was supposed to be tons of ammunition in the water, and we didn't find any. But that might be another part of a gun right there. That's the junk pile, a strap. I think that's the handle off of a pair of pliers or something. Of course, a fork, and then he got a fork, you know. And then you have bottle cap collection there, and and hot mess if you're looking. There's a stringer. It's a nice one. So if there's anything here that you see that you want, I will box it up and send it to you with all the rest of the stuff I have. That little spotted lure is the one that was hung up in the net. The rest of that stuff can be cleaned up, except for maybe that one that was kind of ate up. But the rest of them are not in bad shape. Catfish bells work and stuff. This knife is in really good shape. This knife is the one that the kid pulled up. That's not in bad shape. I can just take the blade out and change it out. This is kind of cool. I'm not sure if it came like that. Oops, sorry. If the blade came like that, or if they made, or special made that. Anyway, and then that's just a cheap knife. I'm gonna keep that blade for a future project. I'm keeping that. It's just a handle, but I'm gonna keep that for a future project. Multi-tool. Another little pair of pliers. I probably should have put it over there with tools, but these things are kind of cool. At first I thought the end was broken, but actually it goes something like that. And of course we have those cutters can be cleaned up. Saw blades, garbage. Found another hammer. I'm good at finding hammers for some reason. I'm assuming, of course, the cash register thing was probably my best find, but my second best find for the day was a drone, a crusty drone. Lee seems to think it's a high-end drone. The funny part about it, it was about 4 feet from the dock, so whoever lost it was probably pissed. But and then the when we were on that last dock, there was another family with a kid, another boy about 7, and again offered to let him throw in, and they were all for it, and he threw in, and again got a knife. Of course, it was broken. The handle survived, but there was a broken blade, and they videotaped it, and his mom said, well, you want to keep the handle? And said, yeah, well, your dad's going to have to hold it, but you're more than welcome to keep it. So they walked off with that. So they're another possible, future magnet fisher. So all in all, that was a great spot, untouched by any other magnet fisher. And I suggest you go over to Salty Magnet Fisher's channel, because he had some great video and a very nice surprise on something he caught at the end of the night. So if you're watching, thanks for watching. Tell other people about my channel. I'm trying to help it grow a little bit, and I'll share you out also. And have a awesome weekend and an awesome week. Thanks for watching.